Hey everyone! Today we're going to show you a quick but powerful update to AgentQL's REST API. You can now query raw HTML directly, no URL required. Let's take a look at how you can currently use the REST API. So this version, we're querying an actual URL, pardon me. We're querying a URL with the query. We're looking for the headings for this blog, and this is what it looks like when we post it. As you can see, momentarily, we got the heading back, AgentQL blog. Good job, AgentQL. But what would happen if this blog here was not available to the public, not at a URL? Maybe it's on an internal network, or maybe it's part of a bunch of HTML archives that are dumped on a Dropbox somewhere. Or maybe these are a bunch of files that you saved when you did a crawl of the entire website. It's not the first time I've done something like that. So, you might not always be able to host these HTML files on a URL to do this kind of a query. So in that case, we can now do this. We can just query an HTML string. Let me show you a little bit about that. Here we go. I'm passing some HTML as a string here. It just has the h1 tag. The web is your content lake. Let's go ahead and copy paste it and see what's happening. Boop and boop. And it got it. It got the h1 tag. The web is your content lake. That's great. So what would happen if we saved all of this as a blog.html? See, it's got web page, HTML only. We hit save. I know I already saved this earlier, but I like to use it fresh. So here you can see it's dang, that's a lot of blog HTML, right? Well, we couldn't possibly copy pasta all of that in there. It would, for one, be completely malformatted to be passed in this format, this JSON format. There'd be double quotes. I wouldn't have escaped it all. But we have a very special friend with us today. Check it out. I magically went and vibe coded this earlier. I'm kidding. But check it out. We're going to replace this with this. Now what's happening in here is we're using cat to read blog.html, and we're using JQ, which is this delightful, lightweight, and flexible command line JSON processor to create a new JSON object. We're passing it we're passing blog.html for the HTML value, and we're just passing the query as well. So let's give this one a shot. You ready? Whoops. Let's go. And it got that this is the AgentQL blog. And we can do this again. Of course, we can update this to be like heading, posts, and title, URL, author, date. There we go. That should do. Let's just command copy that, paste it, see what happens. You don't actually need to add the commas. It'll take spaces. And voila, we get the AgentQL blog and a whole array of all of the AgentQL posts that are visible. This is great for prefetched HTML, CI pipelines, working behind a firewall. If you want to learn more, go head over to our docs, which you can find at docs.agentql.com. If you head on down to the guides, we've got one under web scraping, which is about getting data from HTML with AgentQL's REST API. Super handy, super useful. And of course, you can always learn more in our API reference about the different parameters you can pass and find the JavaScript and Python versions of this API. All right, cheers. Can't wait to see what you're going to do with it. Please drop by our Discord if you've got a chance. We'd love to see. And got great things in store. See you next week.